I'm curious to what extent there's a capability to provide large language models with additional context from the customer's experience with that brand. For example, if you have data about what websites that customer was viewing immediately prior to initiating the conversation with the bot, or maybe if you have the purchase history or things of that nature, how do you use that information?
Yeah, I think that's a great topic. The conversation alone is just one isolated instance of what a customer might be calling about. But there might be some added context and information that helps guide the LLM to produce better responses. But that information is not self-contained in the conversation. You might have to retrieve that information from external resources like, CRMs or past conversations, or even external events that are going on in the area or zip code of where the customer might be calling in from. And so these are all external data sources that can be connected and used by the LLM if set up appropriately. And that's one of the things that we're enabling with Flare Labs, with Flare Studio, is being able to make all these connected data sources to retrieve all the relevant context and therefore improve the overall result that an LLM might provide, being able to have access to the full context from the customer.
Mm-hmm. Does anyone else have additional thoughts on that, Liz?
I guess we think of it less as we use it less for reducing hallucinations and more for resolving ambiguity. A really tangible example of this is a digital subscription service we work with. And a customer might write in and say something like, unsubscribe me. But are they asking to be unsubscribed from a mailing list, or are they asking to be unsubscribed from their subscription to your digital media service? And in cases like that, including information that's really tactical, like account status, whether there's an active subscription, things like that are easy adds where we'll look at a vector with, we've got the embedding, but then we'll have additional points of information that allows you to really resolve that without having to go back to the customer again to clarify before knowing with a greater likelihood whether they're asking for the mailing list and subscribe or a digital subscription and subscribe. So it's really things like that that perhaps a human agent would naturally be looking at that you want to feed in as context to a model to really aid in comprehension.